Today we pick up where we left off on Wednesday, expanding the Lego City. That's drill speak for let's get into it, everybody. Welcome to Bricks and Toys. My name is Brandon, and today we have a special vlog for you. In today's video, we are picking up where we left off Wednesday and putting this here table in that there city. But before we get into that, I just wanted to mention a few things. As of today, it was announced officially that we are getting a new Lego Disney Castle. So that set will be available for about $400 US, and it's it's very similar to the one that we just built last May on the channel. The only difference is it's got a lot better colors, and it is more built instead of molded pieces, making certain parts of the build, and it also comes with a ridiculous amount of minifigs. So the reason that I'm mentioning this is at the end of May, before we went on vacation, I believe it was May 23rd, we built the 2017-16-ish Disney Castle. They retired it last year. We had to have it. We bought it. We built it. It was missing pieces, blah, blah, blah. Do you guys find it interesting if we go ahead, buy the new Lego Disney Castle and perform a build and review on it, as well as a comparison between the two? So if you guys are interested in a comparison / build and review video of the new Lego Disney Castle coming out, drop a comment below. It's very important because we spent a lot of money on that castle, and if there's enough people backing it and behind it, I think it would be a very good idea to go ahead and get the new Lego Disney Castle and do a build and review and then a comparison between the new and the old. So if that's something you guys are interested in, please let me know. There's also a ton of new sets coming out in August. I kind of went over a good majority of them in my video a couple weeks ago. So there's a lot of good stuff coming down the Lego pipeline. Hocus Pocus is one of the ones I'm the most excited for. I believe that is a good intermediate set between the Medieval Blacksmith and the Fisherman's Village or the Fisherman's Store. And honestly, guys, that is why we are here today. That's the segue, is what was the straw that broke the camel's back on pushing the city out again? And it's going to be Hocus Pocus, everybody. I really would like the Hocus Pocus house, the Sanderson house, however you want to put it, to be right next to the haunted house, creating kind of a facade of don't go here or don't go past here in the Lego City. I think that's a super cool idea, and behind that we'll have the camping, forest, recreational type of area. The problem is the fishing store is on the outskirts of town, and that looks really awkward, and all of the camping, cottage, stuff is all pushed up into the back of the city. There's just not very much, simpatico. It just looks like we have city, 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 and then just mushed up campground. Gotta think of a car that doesn't have a trunk, like a hatchback. It kind of looks like a Fiat, You got all this car, and then you got a trunk that's just... We need more trunk. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to put this city in, we're going to push everything back, and then I kind of have a rough inventory, and I'll go over that with you guys here in a little bit, on what we are going to need for pieces. When I pushed it out this way, one table a few weeks ago, a month ago, whenever it was, I was super excited, everybody. I was like, yeah, this is awesome. I have so many leftover pieces. I over-ordered all the parts when I did the midsection, and so it was a super happy video to make that. Unfortunately, for this time around, I don't have all those extra pieces. So this is going to be a lot more money to accomplish than this. But I really hope after making this little bit of space, I could start living within the means of what I have. I need to stop putting things in and start building around what I already have. It's going to be really big, everybody. And it's going to get to the point of where I'm going to have to start putting tables on this side and moving it this way. And can we just stop expanding, save some money, and start decorating it? Like, that's my thing. I wanted to do the sidewalks. I want to do a nice forestry area. You guys know my plans. Unfortunately, we need to expand it again. So let's go ahead. Let's put it on these legs. Let's get it put in. Let's shove half the forest back, and let's see what we need to do. And we'll see how this messes with the geometry of the city with this new addition. So I already took everything out of the plastic to make it super simple, super easy to watch for you guys. So now all I got to do is put on the mounting brackets and the screws. So this would be table number 5 for anybody who is counting. We started off with 3 tables. We quickly went to 4, and I think even quicker went to 5. Now hopefully we can stop at 5, because I think I could easily add another like 2 tables sideways over here, and that would make life extremely miserable. So hopefully 5 is enough, and we don't need to kind of make a little cutout area. But if we did, that'd be like a way to work in a better ocean. Why is my brain always working so fast? I have an answer for everything at all times, and that's not always a good thing. Now, as per usual, you gotta be easy on these screws, because they like to strip. They're very cheap screws. I have to go through about 20 bits to make sure I get the tightest fitting bit to the screw, because they're not normal. So far, the new studio space is doing really well. I kind of like it. I'm not bumping into the city as much. So for the first time in 5 tables, I laid out all 20 screws on the first try. Every one of these tables, the screws kept stripping. So it must mean that I got the perfect bit. Good for me, right? But I don't know about how you guys feel, but I can honestly say I am getting kind of tired of going to IKEA and having to buy shelving and furniture. I like to think that I planned it correctly the first time around, but I clearly did not. All this expansion has showed me that. I do not think that Lego made so much product in a year to where I would need to expand so much. And then not only that, I do not think that we'd be buying so much retired stuff to where my city would need to be expanded not once but twice now. First world problems, everybody. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. So we have our table. Now let's go ahead, let's put it in and start banging it out. And let's see if I measured this correctly. Oh, it's tight. Well, I can tell you one thing, my shelf comes out like this. I thought I put these shelves in straight, but I guess not. Yep. Like a glove, everybody. Like a glove. So now let's go ahead and Well, let's break shit, everybody. So before I do that, let me get 2 base plates. Here I have 2 of the base plates. Let's see how this does the geometry. Ugh. Ugh. So I have about a 5-inch gap that I can't do much with. So what I may end up having to do is custom make some plates to fill in that gap and kind of push it over the edge. So what I do know at this particular point, the tree house on down this row, basically this whole section here needs to get moved over. So let's go ahead and let's start that process of yanking it or moving it. There we go. And now this is what I mean about saying about the U-shaped table. We're gonna have to come back and forth a lot. Okay. Yep, horse is dead. Horse down. Okay, dokie. Ah, broke it. I didn't break it, I just broke it apart. It's okay. That's what it's made to do. And there we go. So we are going to put, geez, stay together. Come on, make like Blink-182. Stay together for the kids. Come on. All right. There we go. Pop. Pop, lock, and drop it, buddy. There we go. So there's that. So we're going to go like so. So like I said, we are going to do that little bit of a expansion thing. Then we got to move this out. And then this out. Shoot. How did I measure this before? That is the question. So basically, oh crap, go back. I need to start locking all this stuff in. Come on, stop moving the table. Start moving yourself. There we go. And now I can get a good look at that gap. See what we can do about that. Because, so that is about a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's about a 12 stud gap. So I can probably easily push everything over the edge a little bit either way, expand that to a full 16, which is half of a base plate. So that's what we're going to do eventually. For right now, we made a hole, and it works. It's a big hole. So what I'm hoping to accomplish here with this, of putting the table in, expanding it, is I would like to have it to where it looks more proportionate. You know, we've all seen overweight people like myself. You know, we either have too much butt, too much gut, or too much leg, but we never wear it all equally at the same time. And that's what this city is a lot like. You know, it's like we got a huge belly, but we got no butt. So hopefully we can thicken the butt up a little bit, give it some thighs, and make it look really freaking cool. It kind of does go against my taste to have it up against the shelving, but at this point, guys, what are we going to do? We need to fix this mess. Like I said before, the fishing store needs to be touching the ocean. And the way I see it as of right now, it's just not happening. But now with this expansion, it can happen. Let me go get another base plate and let me do some checks on something really quick. So here I have a base plate. It is a 16 by 32, and I can see those 4 studs that I mentioned before. And let me look. I can see where I can go about 2 studs to the wall that way. And I'm already pushing over the ledge on that side. So let's go ahead, let's push this back a little bit more, and let's push this up a little bit more, and we'll try to squeeze that base plate in, and we'll go ahead and we'll plan for 2.5. So I do know this tree needs to be kind of twisted, moved. I don't know if it can. So let's just go ahead, let's just shove it, I guess. Wait, what am I stepping on? Okay, so that's to the max there. So now that allows us about a few more studs that way. Now let's go ahead and push. Okay. And that fits. So at this particular point in time, we have now made everything fit. Now I think this actually needs to be scooted up a bit. There we go. Close enough. Come on, guys. One good stretch. Lock everything in. And like butter. Okay, perfect. So that's our 2.5 base plates. So now what I got to do is go to my inventory and add, or my inventory sheet, and add basically 2 more base plates worth of hardware. Awesome. So let's go ahead, let's do that, and let's see what we got to do, everybody. So here's where we stand now that that has happened. As far as the 4x4 plates for the Mills plates, we're going to need almost 400 green plates. That's how much we're going to make the city bigger. By 400, 4x4 square plates, I guess. We need a little over 100 of the 4x4 blue plates because we're going to make the ocean bigger. We do need about 5 of the 1x2 smoke clear bricks. Those are the ones I use here on the edge to kind of make a nice finished edge around the whole city. The decorative touch. Same thing with the dark gray. We need about 20 to 30 of those. But the big one here is the 2x2 little bricks that makes the Mills plate. I'm over 400 of those from being able to make all the Mills plates for that portion of city. Now, as far as the 32x32 base plates, I need about 7 of those. So all I have right now is this. And this will maybe make 2 Mills plates out of the 3 that I have ready. So I'm not even going to touch that subject right now until I get parts ordered. So this is the back half of Wednesday's video. Just looking at what I've done it's bonkers. So I'm going to point you guys back towards the city, and then we're going to talk about some things, and then we're going to wrap it up. So the way that this works out now is we have 6x4 32x32 base plates in the city portion, and we will have 5.5 in the rural portion of the video. Now guys, I know that there wasn't a lot of meat and potatoes with this video. There wasn't really any building, just separating out and getting it measured to fit the 10 new base plates. I really appreciate you guys watching. Again, let me know about the Disney Castle. Again, that would be one video, build, review, and then compare. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you let me know in the comments below. Again, if you have any suggestions about what we're doing here with this nightmare, comments below. Like I said, the fishing store is going to move back over. This is going to be separated by Hocus Pocus and this haunted house. And I plan on one day building trees to enter into the forest. But at least now we're getting our forest back, and that is a big thing because I love the outdoors, and it's important that we have that. So once we get this done, I think this will be as big as we can go. There is space where I'm standing, but I hope I don't ever have to take that space. Thank you for watching. If you guys like videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, drop comments on the Disney Castle, any suggestions. I super appreciate all of you. Again, apologize that it's not a big meat and potatoes build video, just a little bit of finishing up from Wednesday's vlog. Check out tomorrow's video, which is the Fire Brigade. It's in the city right now. Spoiler alert. Make sure you check that out. And then on Sunday, we have a whole new type of Technic build that we are attempting. So make sure you check out Sunday's video as well. So with that one, everybody, thank you for watching, and you all have a great rest of your day, night, whenever it is for you. Thank you for watching.